What will win in a drag race between three very cool hybrid supercars? So I'm sat in a Lamborghini Revuelto. Next to me is a Ferrari SF90, and next to that is a Porsche 918 Spider. And we're going to race them over the standing quarter mile. I'm Matt Watson, and you're watching Car Wow. Now let me tell you about this new Lamborghini Revuelto. It has a 6.5 litre naturally aspirated V12 that puts out 825 horsepower. However, it's attached to an electric motor, and there's a further 2 electric motors on the front axle. Combined, you have 1,015 horsepower and 1,062 newton meters of torque. Now that engine only drives the rear wheels. It's not connected to the front wheels, but you do have 4-wheel drive. You've also got an 8-speed automatic gearbox with dual clutches. So unlike the old Aventador, which had a single clutch jerky gearbox, this one should be smooth and great at launching, especially with this hybrid boost that you get from those electric motors. This car weighs in at 1.7 tonnes, though that is dry weight as quoted by Lamborghini. With fluids and stuff, you're looking somewhere over 1.8 tonnes. It's also very expensive. The starting price of the new Revuelto is £450,000. This one spec'd up is £550,000. So I've got to take very good care of it. Now let's find out about the Ferrari SF90 and how it compares to this car from its owner, who incidentally also owns this Lamborghini.
Hey Tommy, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you much. How are you?
I'm good. You're in a very weird position because I'm sat in your latest purchase and
You're sat in your other purchase, which is the Ferrari.
And they're so tightly matched. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. But first off, do you have a preference of which one you would like to win?
The one I recently purchased, I would really want to win.
So, yeah, the Revuelto, I think it will win.
But it'll be interesting. It's the race everyone's waiting for.
Okay, so you think that the Lamborghini will win, but let's just hear the stats of the Ferrari, because I don't think it's clear cut, you know.
So I'm in the Ferrari SF90. It's got 1,000 horsepower and 800 newton meters of torque, and it weighs 1,570 kilograms dry. I'm not sure what the wet weight is. It hasn't been published. It has a twin turbocharged V8, and it also has 3 electric motors, 2 on the front axle and 1 on the rear. So it should be interesting.
But we shouldn't forget a car that came out ages ago, which we have as like the standard setter over there. Back in the day, it was one of the Holy Trinity, and it is actually a hypercar, not a supercar like these two. It is, of course, the Porsche 918 Spider, and that's being driven by Tom from Wham, who obviously owns that car. So Tom, can you give us the stats on your Porsche, please, mate?
I can try to, Matt, if I can remember them all. I believe it's 887 horsepower from a NA V8, 2 electric motors. It's around 1,600 kilos. I believe that's correct.
There is a couple of things that I think you did forget, Tom, and the one is, how much was it?
I think new they were like 800,000, and now this is about 1.2, 1.3 million.
Now, if you want to compare the stats of the cars side by side, pause the video now. Right, that's enough of that. Let's get on with the customary Car Wow sound check. So I'm going to rev up this Lambo. No soft limiters here, and a red line at 8,500 RPM.
Okay then, Tommy, so I think your new car will sound better than your old car.
But just to be sure, rev up the Ferrari. Nah. So turbocharging gets in the way of noise, and we'll prove that now by revving up the naturally aspirated V8 in the Porsche. Go on, Tom. That's further away, and it sounds better, even though there's a greater distance between my aero and its exhausts. Yeah, that's a definite loss there for the Ferrari, isn't it? Let's see if we're going to lose another one.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's game on. That Ferrari's gaining. Come on. Come on, Lambo. Got a better launch. No frickin' way.
Oh my gosh.
This launched really well, did a great job. I was ahead of you, Tommy, but I think you basically did what you didn't want to do.
I feel like you messed it up, you know, because you had such a lead. I feel like you made a mistake somewhere.
Car was in full auto mode, did what it did. Rules are best 2 out of 3. You had me on the line, didn't you?
It wasn't, was it that wasn't just reaction time, was it?
No, your car was behind and then it was in front. The Ferrari was quicker over that drag race.
Tom, what happened?
It did better than I expected, but it kind of short shifted from second to third, I think. So I don't know why it did that. That kind of dropped it back a little bit, but it did do better than I expected.
Anyhow, best 2 out of 3. So you get another chance, Tom.
And Tommy?
Do you know what? If you want to, we can swap cars.
You know what? If I win again, we'll swap cars. How about that?
No. If you lose, we swap cars. Now, I know you favour this Lamborghini because it's your most recent purchase, and I must say it's really nice to drive. Rides really well. It's amazing the way it goes over bumps. But
I know you love it. I still want to be super competitive.
you need to get that SF90 off the line as best as you can because we want to compare the performance of these cars.
I'll do my best.
Okay, Tommy, good luck on this.
Good luck to you too.
3, 2, 1.
Good launch. Good launch by the Porsche as well.
Come on, Revuelto, you got this, baby!
Okay, Tommy, what happened there?
I bogged down a lot, wheel spin, but I started picking back up.
And Tom, you were much better that time.
Yeah, got a pretty good launch that time.
Right, let's do one more. You drive this, Tommy, I'm going to drive that.
I don't trust you. I think you're sandbagging.
How could I sandbag? I'm just flooring it.
Right, Tommy, let's find out if you've been sandbagging.
I beat you though the first time.
The first time.
To be fair, I think I was catching you the second time.
I think you were as well. Let's find out though. Go
Okay.
on, you drive that. Poor Tom, we're not really... Hi, you're right. Yeah. His car looks the best.
Dominic, Tommy, I thought I sat upright like an old woman.
You must be standing up in the car.
When the car came off the transport when it came here, that's the position the seat was in, I just left it.
3, 2,
Now you see. Now you see, Mr. Lamborghini. So Tommy, I've got some bad news for you.
Lay it on me.
It's quicker. I refuse to believe it.
I actually refuse.
You refuse to believe it. You know it's quicker. That beat you comprehensively. When I was ahead of you and we launched quite closely, this came past. In the final race that you raced this, you were a little bit slow off the line. Do you want another race?
Yes, please.
Tom, do you mind? Sorry to ignore you. I don't know where you are, but I still prefer your car out of any of these.
So do I.
3, 2, 1.
That was a fair launch, neck and neck. And this is killing the Lamborghini. That was mental. Tommy, I've got some bad news for you.
Your car is slower than your car.
Could be worse.
That was the best launch I've had out of this. It was mental. We both left pretty much together. This is quicker. It feels quicker as well.
It looks like you just hooked up. I had tire screeching, but yeah, you were pulling. That was I don't know how to feel about that. I'm happy and sad at the same time.
Tom, where were you in all of that?
Wasn't a million miles away from Tommy, but I was from you. This kind of went a little bit sideways off the line and then short shifted again.
Anyway, I think we've done enough drag races. It is what it is. Here's the results.
So then what exactly happened? Well, the Ferrari won. It completed the race in 9.6 seconds. The Lamborghini took 9.9 seconds and the Porsche was last with a time of 10.1 seconds.
Now we're going to have a rolling race from 30 miles an hour. The cars are in their sportiest setting, manual mode for the gearbox. We're going to do it in second gear, first to the half mile. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on! Here comes the half. Whoa! That was really interesting. It was so close. Gotta say, when I floored it in second gear, this just spun up its wheels. How about you, Tommy? Did yours just put its power down?
I honestly wasn't paying attention. I was just trying to get in front of you.
Tom, anything to add?
No, I was quite pleasantly surprised with how this kept up pretty well. I think it was almost equal with the Rev Welto, but you were pulling ahead, I think, again.
This is faster.
You know what? I think it is. But this looks and sounds way better, so... Wait, it's my car as well! Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah, I love it. Especially in this urban bamboo colour, wrapped by Wrap Sanctuary. It looks delicious.
But neither of them look as good as the Porsche, do they? Come on.
Let me just edge forward so I can see. I think the Rotta looks better. Personally, I think.
No. But then, you know, I'm more of a Porsche guy. Anyway, race over the half mile, but this time we're going to be pulling from third gear from 50 miles an hour. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm surprised how close that Porsche is. What year was that built?
This is 2015, so almost 10 years.
Wow, shows how ahead of its time it was back then. Oh my gosh. But we can all agree the SF90 is quicker than the Rev Welto. Right, one last thing to do. Now we're going to have a brake test from 100 miles an hour. Car that stops in the shortest distance wins. Here's the line. The Rev Welto is the better one at stopping.
Spoke to Lamborghini before the brake test and they said brake in hybrid mode, then you get full regen and it stops faster.
Well, nice little hack there. I was just in normal race mode. I wish I'd done that. Oh well. A victory! You got a victory!
The better braking car weighs 200 kg more, so yeah.
And me and you, Tom, we're like bang on the money together. Anyway, listen, huge thanks to Tommy and Tom for taking part in this race. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Can't hear me. Thank you, guys. Thanks for taking part. I hope you'll enjoy the video.
We're still doing the SVJ versus the Rev Welto.
He's giving away blooming secrets about what videos are coming next. Shut up, Tommy. Okay, right, I hope you'll enjoy the video. If you did, give it a like. If you want to see that, what he's talking about, make sure you're subscribed to this channel so you don't miss out. Click on the windows for some more videos and on the Carwell logo to compare these cars quarter mile times to everything else we've ever drag raced. Thanks for watching. Didn't say that right. Thanks for watching.